Hey there, fellow Factorians. Owners here with yet another episode of Let's Learn LTN and Space Exploration. So, we are back, and yes, yesterday off camera, I did quite the cleanup of the biters around us. There's, I don't know, half a dozen kind of bases floating around here. There's a few that I've left here, just clean it all out. It's all totally boring, but this will stop the attacks for quite some time, I'd say. And as you can see, I found a bit of coal way down here. We got a bit of iron, I think we spotted before, but we also found copper over here. So we're starting to see a few resources appearing a little bit far away. That is the rail world setting, of course. So yeah, things aren't particularly well spaced. To that effect, also I've got to point out. Doing turret creep with nanobots is nano construction bots is just a little bit cheap. It feels a little bit cheap. I've got to say, because they repair the turrets incredibly quickly, and as long as you're not like silly with your turret placement, it's almost impossible. Well, I'm not going to say it's impossible to die. It feels like it's impossible to die because you just place a few turrets, you go, bam, put in half your ammo, and away you go, and then just keep going. And moving along, and then as these get attacked, even by worms, the construction bots, they just repair them up. So, yeah, a good tip if you're going that way. Oh boy, that was a tough one, wasn't it? We just lost power. Basically, we basically lost power. If that cuts our power, which leads me to what we need to be doing, which is meteor defense. That is something that we definitely need to get going. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any more of these, do I? No. We'll have to. We will have to build another one, which of course I can't do because I've given away all my materials. But as you can see here, like the repair bots, man, look at them go. All right. And these guys are no longer connected. Well, that's dandy. What's going on here? I've got to go back to here. All right. Something like that. Yeah, that'll do it. All right, and then we just need to make another one of these, which we need a bunch of things. Some stone, some iron gear wheels, that kind of thing. All right, there's some of that. There's some stone over there. And voila. Alright, I can even place down a ghost, and once that repairs, it will be good. So, what I want to achieve today is we want to start doing some LTN. So, things we need pickup and we need drop off. My plan is, I think we talked about it, we're going to have drop off up here. We have some smelting going up here, feeding into the base, and probably do oil up there as well, meaning we'll have all the drop-offs here. So we're going to have, I think, a depot over here, and then the main trunk running sort of that way. We'll see how that pans out. That's our extra stone. All right, and there it is. We've handcrafted that, so it's built. So what we're going to need is a bunch of rail, yes, a bunch of signals. We don't have a bunch of signals, and a bunch of big power poles. Alrighty, you know what? I am going to get the trash slot, just because it's actually pretty handy. Med pack? What? Fish, iron plate, and water. Yeah, I'll get that. Nanobot range, speed. Yeah, nanobots. I'm loving the nanobots. What do you need? Whoa, yeah, you need a lot of things for that. All right. Other things we're going to need, of course, fuel refining. Yeah, we're going to need filter inserters. All right, there's a lot of things we need. Ooh, we definitely need. I just saw we definitely need fluid wagons. Let's ditch all of this. All right, let's get. Let's be a little bit smart about this. We need fluid wagons. We need fuel refining. We'll get and then we'll go back and get those guys. All right. Now, what were we doing? Yes, we were getting a bunch of stuff. So, another meteor. Okay, man. Meteor defense. Keep reminding myself. All right. let's get a bunch of those. Let's get a bunch of these. And of course, there's always just one. It's always one. Let's get that back in there. Beautiful. And yeah, I also cleaned up our inventory. It's a little bit cleaner than it was. We need rails. Where are our rails being built? Look for the stone coming in. Look for the stone coming in. Look for the stone coming in. Where are our rails being built? Here we go. Here we go. Okay. We should have a stack of them by now, shouldn't we? Yeah, we do. Okay. We probably don't want that much because we don't have that much inventory space, but that looks pretty good. So how are we going to do this? Now we need to remember we need power. So we're going to need some big power poles going up there. So we need a depot which has space for the full-size train that we want. We also want a fuel at the depot. So maybe we'll put the depot here. All right. Now we need obviously we need tracks, and that is going to be like that. All right, bear with me. We're gonna make our trains a fairly classic 4 long, I think. 4 long. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, I know what to do. Let's settings, interface. Let's change our visualization length to 5. So that's a carriage and 4 trains. Back we go. Resume. No, not that. And there we go. We can see we need to actually extend this again. So that we can fit our trains on the flat. There we go. All right. So that will go there. We need a combinator here that is saying outputting this is a depot. We also need to connect that to the input. There we go. So now this is a depot. We can rename this to depot. Wonderful. And then from here, first of all, we need to do, we do need to signal this. And we shouldn't actually need to put rail signals in, which is quite different to what I would normally have. All right, now what I want to do here is I want to copy this. I want to copy this with train station names. There we go. All right. Create a blueprint. There we go. All right, so this will be our depot. Actually, we can go super close. No, we need to leave room for fueling. So we'll do that. 1, 2. All right. So how are we going to bring fuel in? Well, at the moment, all we've got is coal. So if we bring coal in like this, that'll actually work out pretty nicely, won't it? And then we just have, you know what? That's ridiculous. So we do need to power these. Let's remember that. We'll have a power pole right there, and then we can have this coming in next to it. No, let's. Where does that go down to? It does go down all the way down. Okay, I could have left those in. So let's jump you across like this. Perfect. Okay. And fast inserters or regular inserters? We should be okay with regular inserters, I think. All right. So that'll be our fuel coming in. And then all this connects up like that. Still haven't figured out what the spacebar does. Automaker sends out. Nanobots do not work. Ghostly range entities placed in your library also repairs. Yeah, all right. Doesn't say. So this is going to be our depot, and it'll go like that, and then that'll go back onto the train network. Yeah, that seems okay. We'll have a big pole here, and then we'll run this down to somewhere where we can actually get power for it. And there. All right. So now they all have power. And let's have a look at what other symbols we can do for LTN. So these are all a maximum train length of 5. Minimum train length, there's actually no minimum. We could put a 1-1 train in there quite easily. They're not providers, they're not requesters, and we're not encoding. So that is all we need. We've got some research happening. So let's copy that max train length across here. And these should all be called depot. Depot, depot, depot. Let's turn train names, station names on. Depot, depot, depot. I think we might actually need a train in there for it to turn blue. Okay. So with that in mind, this is going to go up into some kind of rail network up here. So where is our blueprint book? We don't have the blueprint book. Let's put that in here. What am I doing? Control B. LTN book. Let's pop that there. All right. So this is what we want. We'll have train coming in there, but this is the output. So yeah, that's actually right. Believe it or not, we got that correct. And we want you to go that away. Yeah, like that. All right, so there is our branch. We probably don't need you anymore. Definitely need that nanobot range. Didn't even know I could get it, but now I need it. Now I need it. All right. Drop some chain signals around so we don't block it up. That doesn't actually need to be a train signal because it's not going to block it up, but we'll put one there anyway. And there we go. Okay, so that is the way that trains get out of the depot. I want to make this quite expandable, so we're going to run this. Oh no. Do we have landfill? No, we don't. Let's get landfill. All right. Because yeah, that's a little bit annoying. What was that noise? Let's get you back and around. And how many of these do we actually get? There. Look, that's a fair bit of trains. That's a fair few trains, isn't it? So I think that's probably going to be enough, and that's the alignment that it goes in on. Okay, it's probably going to be enough. Get rid of that. All right. It's probably going to be enough. Is it going to be enough? I don't know. I actually don't know. But that's what we're going to do. We can always put in more depots, and they don't have to be connected. Connecting the depots really does only help for fueling, because you only need to supply fuel for one of them. But that's neither here nor there. All right. These things probably don't need the construction bots actually doing that, but that's fine. So this is the inputs. So that will be coming in from that way, and then this will be coming in from that way, like that. And of course, as always, we need to make sure that we signal these things there, and then rail, there, rail. Let's get rid of those rail signals that are just in the way. Yep, that guy goes there, and then we need a rail signal out there, and out there, and out there. All right, signaled up beautifully. Yeah, let's just keep going with this. Don't want to get these guys doing stuff unnecessarily. All right, so this is the start of our amazing train network, and once we get landfill, we can fix that up. But for now, we actually do need to connect that in. Yeah, thanks for wasting the nanobots, guys. Only got myself to blame. We should just get rid of these. Get rid of these. There we go. All right. Beautiful. But that's all planned out for, what do we got? 4, 8, 12. 12 trains. That doesn't seem enough. But like I said, we can do it later. Now, have I left myself enough room? Question. Let's copy this thing and paste it here. Yeah, surely. Surely we can fit in a drop-off station. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. We also need to do... well, we need defenses because we've got absolutely no defenses here. And we need to do fuel refining. Now, unfortunately, this is where the thing kind of falls apart when we paste in there, and we don't actually need that. Are these bots going to remove those trees? Yeah, cool. Don't need to termite it up for them. Nanobot range increasing. Yeah, here we go. Is there more? Can we get more tech? No, and no. Okay, so this is the best nanobots are going to get for the short term. Wouldn't mind getting some more projectile damage and speed. Lasers. Are we already at lasers? That doesn't seem right, does it? Energy weapons. Lasers into laser turrets. No. We don't have the power for that, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even have gates. We haven't even got blue science. Lasers are not behind blue science. Oh yeah, they are. Didn't see it. Okay. Yes, that's ridiculous. We can't do that. But we can get some other things while we're here. Some research speeds. We're not using explosives, so I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, I missed filter inserters. All right. I did unlock combat robotics because I thought we might build some to clear out the enemy bases, but yeah, just didn't need it. So it was actually really, really nice. All right, so we've got the depot, and this is going to be for smelting. Let's just put a smelting symbol. Smelting symbol will be furnace. Well, maybe not electric furnaces. That's a little bit bold. We'll label this area smelting. So over here, I reckon, is probably where we'll do. We could just do oil processing here. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do oil processing here. All right, get out of that. Get out of that. So all we need to do is set up some trains. Set up some trains. We need some fluid wagons because we won't have any of those. I can make one. I am out of iron. Yeah, let's grab that. 1, 2. Ooh, that's the wrong ones. There we go. So that is going to be a 1-4 train for oil. We're also going to need some tanks. Okay, lots of things to go. Where are my trains? Where are my trains? This base is very poorly organised, but that's fun. It's fun not to be organised. Let's actually pop that in there for now because we won't need him straight away. All right, we've got a 1-4 train, fluid wagons. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. I'm going to get a train that doesn't have fluid wagons. So I want to know if I set in a request for any old train, whether it will bring one that doesn't like if I have a request for oil, whether it will bring one that has a carriage rather than a train. All right. What we also need to do, while I think about it, is we need to bring this coal up yonder. And we'll do that just like that. Oh yes, we will. Alright, perfect. Oh man, look at that. This doesn't get any better than that, does it? Because we're also, this coal will be needed for the smelting arrays that we put up here as well. Oh, stupid meteorites. Stupid meteorites. There we go. Alright. So that will allow our trains to get fuel, some delicious coal fuel. And we'll put one of these and one of these. Alright. So why are you not saying that there is a train here in the LTN? So we're saying this is a depot. Yeah, we are saying that. I wonder if you could just actually do one. You probably could just do one input linking them all with red. Anyway, that is to the right connector, and there is a train there. Does the train need fuel for it to go blue? No. Ah, okay, yeah. What we need to do, sorry, I forgot. We need to schedule these to go to the depot on automatic. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. Schedule you automatic, but to the depot. There we go. Okay. You're not having fun, buddy. That guy was freaking out. We might need fast inserters there. I think that's probably going to be better anyway. There we go. All right. So now we have some trains set up. We've got a lot of distance to cover. A lot of distance to cover. And we need to put in a bunch of rail, don't we? Let's get some rail going. All right. So that's where we're going to go. So let's put a T intersection here, just in case. Just in case we ever want to use this for something else. T intersection it is. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. All right, these nanobots are firing up nicely. Definitely speeds up early game having nanobots. Can't believe I went so long without actually making them. We're still like quite a ways away from robots, and to do all this by hand, well, it would be annoying to say the least. All right, so let us pop this in here. There we go. We actually don't want those because we've got the signals there. All right. A little bit of speed would be good once you get around to it, research. Nanobot range will also be nice. So this is going to continue all the way down. And I know this isn't the most exciting viewing experience, but hey, this is Factorio, isn't it? Sometimes there is just slowly bits that take a little bit of time. Nanobot range. Excellent, excellent. Keep it going. Keep it going, guys. We've got to get the trees now. Nanobot range. How are we doing for nanobots? We're almost out of nanobots. Wow. They are a little bit on the slow side, aren't they? And let's go while we're here. We're pretty close to the base. So this is kind of where we want to tee off here, and we want to have a tee off and have a requester station for oil there. And we'll request, say, 2,000 oil is probably a good amount. Speaking of which, did I make any of these? No, I didn't. We're going to need a bunch of this to make that. Nanobots. I am, given how good these are, I'm going to make 2 stacks of that. How are we going for other stuff? We're almost out of rail. Yeah, we are. So let's actually think ahead and get some stuff that we need while we're here. Now rail is there. Let's grab half that. And big poles. We're doing okay for big poles. Let's grab some more while we're here as well. Okay. Somehow we ended up with a whole heap of stone. And you know what? I'm lazy. Let's put all the stone in there. Let's put all the copper. Yep, all this stuff we don't want. All right, our box of shame begins. So oil processing here. Let's put in a T intersection while I think about it. And that will bring into a... We'll do that at this one. That should allow us enough space to create a requester station. And then we can actually start seeing some requests in action. Is every one of these pops out? No, it's not. Everyone is not a nanobot. Okay. So let's do that. And then we can figure out where this one is going to go down like that. All right, so this is where the train is going to come in. Comes in there and out there, yep. And this is where our oil is going to be. So we need to put in a requester station here for oil. And wow, now that I think about it, we got that's way too big, isn't it? Way too big. Four carriages of oil is just a whole heap of oil. Wow, 4 carriages of oil. What is that? 100,000 oil. Yeah, that's, as you can see, that's a lot of oil. But maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just put one tank. Yeah, we'll just put one tank in each. Okay. Bear with me. We're probably going to go over time this episode. I'm going to warn you now. But it'll be fantastic. All right. So this is going to be our output. So we want to set this up as a requester. Request threshold. We'll put in that, and we'll make that 2,000. That should be enough oil to keep us going. Request priority, not important. Maximum train length is going to be 5. I don't think we plan on using any other trains, but we'll stick with that. We could do a minimum train length as well. No, that's all right. And encoded position of every cargo wagon. Encoded position of every fluid wagon. Encoded position of fluid wagon. I think we actually need this, but this is where we're going to test it. All right. We're going to put in a request. We want 20,000. What do we say? It's going to empty fully. We'll just say we want 20,000 oil. No. Yes, 20,000 oil. All right. Oil request of 20,000. All right. Now we'll probably get some errors kicking off at this point saying they don't have any oil in the network. Okay, well that was totally wrong. Sorry about that. This one needs to curve back and go up to there. All right. Now we're not going to have any stackers. We'll just have the one drop off here. Now we need power here, of course. So let's get that somehow. There we go, nice and easy. And then we need the oil being dropped off here. All right. So with that in mind, I'm just going to do one tank. No, I need to. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting one. Oil. Just trying to think, like, how do we make sure that these tanks get emptied? And I've got an idea. Because if we have another one if this fills up, and it will from the train really quickly, I'm just going to do one. Normally I would do 2, but I just want to get this done. That's ridiculous because that's where the train is going to go. And then we need to connect these up to say how much is actually here, and run that across to a power pole that's powering that up. and hook it into that. Did we end up connecting this? No, we didn't. All right, that's why it hasn't come up with an error. There we go. All right, no crude oil supplying stations. Yeah, so a train comes along. It's got 25k in each tank. It drops 25k here. This then fills up. If this drops below 2k, another train comes. At that point, if we haven't actually used any of this oil, this 2k oil, it'll still have 2k of oil left in the tank, in these tanks, and then it's going to wait 120 seconds and move away. So in saying that, I think we need multiple tanks. I think we actually need to go with the old faithful of multiple tanks, like that. Having those two connected in like that. All right, and in fact, let's pop that there, and then we need to connect. Nope, I clicked on the wrong. Oh no, I did click on the right thing. Okay, where do we need? I need to disconnect that one, connect that one. All right, and then let's just copy that. Like that. All right. And now we can connect that one to that pole. All right. So that should be okay. Once that drops below 2k, which means there's not much oil in there at all, we can actually change, I think, 2k threshold. Let's say it drops below 5k. There's still going to be enough to empty a full train. Excellent. All right. We've got nanobots. Let's run this all the way down to... Should we get a connected? No, we missed a bit up here. All right, nanobots, you're doing great work. Great work. Let's just keep it going, and then we get a station here. Yep, we can do it. Go bots, go, go, go. And of course, we're going to run into troubles with these hills, but we do have nanobot explosives. Okay, let's see what happens when we do this. Go nanobots, go. Go nanobots, go. You going to do that? I thought we had maybe the termite bots are the ones that destroy the cliff. No, it's you guys. Do I just keep doing it? I feel like I'm wasting them, but all right. It looks like that was not something. Did we not research it? I'm sure we researched it. Yeah. Throw enough nanobots at a cliff and make it go away. It's just from regular nanobots. Can you guys get that done? We are using nanobots as we speak, so maybe they are going into these cliffs. There's definitely, we're definitely firing them off. 63, 62, yeah, they're going. Just keep shooting them. See what happens. How many nanobots can we waste in the hopes that this actually works? Apparently not enough. It's yeah. We're still using nanobots. If you look at this counter down here, it is counting down. Not anymore. No, yeah, it's still going. It's still going. All right, I'm not convinced. All right, we're like pretty over time though. Man, I would like these cliffs to disappear. We're still using nanobots. It's a lot of nanobots. All right, let's clear this away. All I'm going to do is, of course, we'll just remove all the hard work that we did. Undo. There we go. All right. Waste even more nanobots undoing our hard work. Let's not rip these guys out anymore. Get rid of everything. Thanks, guys. Thank you. All right, and we'll just we'll tee off up here. Why not? It actually doesn't matter. There we go. Let's get rid of that and that. I didn't get signals. Well, that's okay. We've only got one train at the moment, so we don't actually need signals to get this operational. As crazy as that sounds, yes, we don't need signals. All right. So you would go down there, and you then go down there. Excellent. Go nanobots, go! Last one, yay! All right. We can do a station here. Yeah, why not? All right, and then up. You go like that, Beautiful. All right, so station here, connected there. I realise that now I didn't signal the other end either. So this is going to be our provider. Provide threshold. We want a full tank here. So we're going to need 25. We need 100,000 here. We need 100k as the provide threshold here. That sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Minimum train length is 5, so that we can actually pick that much up. Maximum train length is 5 as well. And I think that's all we need. Limit trains. Yep, 1 at a time. Okay. That should be pretty good. We can actually, of course, power this up. And then we need to power these guys up. And last but not least, there. All right. We'll put another signal at the back of this train, which is not really doing much, but it's there. All right. Now we have the pipes here already, so of course we don't have enough tanks. Why would we? Why would we? I should also be, at this point, I should be carrying a train with me, so we can just cruise around on the train as required. Well, more running. This is what this episode's all about. Running around, wasting time, wasting your valuable time. But we're going to get our very first setup ready to go, and then we can have a great play with it. All right. What am I actually missing? Steel. All right. Well, we'll get some steel and some coal apparently, because that's what we need. So there's 5. That makes 8. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. That's the perfect amount. All right. Do we have this? We do have this already. There, and there. Unfortunately, these need to spin around like this. Rotate. All right. So now we need to get these guys with some oil. Yeah, okay. All we're going to do is we'll just cut into here. That's no longer required. We're doing away with that. Oh yes, so the age-old question, how do you fill tanks evenly? Well, yeah, I do not know the answer to that question. if you do let me know in the comments below, because this is what I do, and obviously it doesn't fill it up particularly evenly because these ones at the back seem to get more than the ones at the front. I don't know why. All right, let's power that all up, and now we have a requester. Well, we don't actually have a requester yet because you need to power in, and voila. All right, creating delivery for 5,000 crude oil. No train to transport fluids found in depots. Skipping fluid processing. Yeah, I think that means it did actually look at the cargo wagons. All right, so this is going to kind of fill up. There's 11,000. I feel like this train's gonna cruise around for a while, but yeah, that's pretty good. All right, 13,000 oil. Yeah, I'm happy with that. The system works. I mean, we didn't do anything other than say that there was oil here. We put the request in at the other end, and away we go. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to end it here because we are well and truly over time, 10 minutes over time. Sorry about that. But we have our first actual usage of the LTN train system. Completely undefended in many spots, I've got to say, but we did clear out a lot of the area, so I'm okay with that. What are we going to do next? Well, next I think we need to set up... I don't know. I think we just need to actually research our way forward. And as we go along, obviously, we are going to start using up a lot more iron. We're going to get 260k iron left and 270k copper and 170k coal. So we are going to have to start hitting up some of these other things and dropping them off around here. Yeah, it's just going to be natural progression. That is a little worrying. I'm going to sort that out off camera because I don't want that coming in here and ruining our life. All right, as always, love to hear your comments, and do remind me to put lights around because it is dark. It does get dark in YouTube land. I do watch a lot of Let's Plays myself, and yes, there's nothing more annoying than not putting down enough lights. All right, comments below, and of course, see you tomorrow.